Hello everybody and welcome back. We're finally here. We got to the Madam Scorpion romance. Boom.
And how about you? What have you been dreaming of?
Why, everything, Stanley. The world itself.
The world!
But you haven't answered my question. That's alright. I already know.
Well, of course you do.
You want me.
Yes.
I've seen it.
Yep.
Felt it.
Oh yeah.
And I feel something else.
Mm-hmm.
A desire of my own.
Ooh, getting warmer. She leans a hair closer, her lips parting, yet she lingers at a distance, and then pulls back. Ever provocative, even now she's toying with me.
Desire. Want. Longing. It's powerful. Like with Nova. She wants to believe you.
Ah, is that the attraction here?
Oh, she wants us because Nova wants us? Is that?
Yep.
You shallow fucking petty bitch. Oh, that's fantastic.
I admit, it has a certain appeal. There's power in it. Taking what someone desires. Knowing that she's longing for you, even as I claim you.
Ah, so you're into Netarare, or how do you pronounce it? Netarare? Netarare? Cucking.
Even
Yeah.
if that longing is more about practicality than pleasure, it's still so satisfying to rip that last bit of hope away.
Might have to look how to pronounce that. I've only ever seen it written.
I could tell.
Yeah.
You were really getting into it.
Oh, don't pretend you didn't find it exhilarating. I could feel it in your pulse.
Your heart monitor was going ba 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 ba.
But all that's merely added flavor.
Oh no, my pacemaker.
No, the
Ah!
attraction is all mine.
The muscles
What?
in her arm tense, and I hear the walker beside me cave in under the pressure of her grip, crumpling in her palm like paper. Hot.
What's wrong? You seem nervous. Isn't this what you want?
With every fiber of my being.
Yeah, but
Then show me. Show me that you'll fight for what you want.
Oh, you're into that. Okay. I clench my jaw and my heartbeat settles, golden eyes stare into mine, alive with promise and peril, but I stare right back at them. My gaze no longer wavers, and I no longer hesitate. I lean forward. Bam. And am immediately pushed back into the lockers with a pair of blood-red fingernails pressed against my chest.
No. That won't do. I need you to fight for it.
Yep, quite literally fight her
Yep.
for the privilege. Oh my god.
I have no interest in some groveling fool who yearns only for the heel of my boot. Little disgusts me more. I need a fighter. And deep down, that's you, Stanley.
That explains why you can't stand Lord Bedlam.
So fight for it.
I mean, he's already a bit much to handle, but yeah. What? Fuck you! No, do this.
that's how it is, huh? Okay then.
Ow! Oh.
That's closed herring.
I think she just broke our bones, but you know what?
Whew. Holy shit. That was, intense.
What do you think the chances are that she's gonna betray us?
Pretty high.
Pretty
Honestly.
high.
Were you expecting anything less? True pleasure is a mutual release of passion. To inhibit it would spoil the fun.
Well, our uninhibited passion is very athletic and destructive. I think this uniform is toast. You really couldn't just take it off?
Fuck no.
You weren't complaining at the time, but I'll send you a new one. I was planning on giving you an upgrade anyway.
Is she gonna give us Shining Nova's suit?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna get a suit that's black and red,
Figure out
similar to
how to
hers.
undo it.
I knew how to take it off, Stanley.
Oh my
I
god.
simply chose a more direct approach.
Dude.
Sadly, you just ruined the moment.
Hey, there's no shame in it. There's a lot of buckles and zippers.
Oh my god. Stanley, shut the fuck up if you want this to be anything more.
You struggled too, as I recall.
Oh. She finishes zipping up her own catsuit as she speaks, as if for emphasis. As for me, I'm still half naked, having long since given up on the tattered remains that used to be my uniform. So instead I lounge on one of the locker room benches, admiring her ability to restore her immaculate supervillain aesthetic, even after all that. It's impressive.
Yeah, well, I didn't have the option to just rip through. Yours is a lot less replaceable than mine, I'm guessing.
And a lot more durable. Though I do appreciate the consideration. And the honesty. In general, not just in regards to clothing.
Yeah,
I want you to continue to be honest with me, Stanley. Like nothing's changed. No empty flattery, and certainly no prostrating yourself before me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Okay, so I think
you
she
mentioned
actually
that
does
last
have
part before.
a thing for us.
Yeah.
Especially after the fight. She's
Because
like, you know
I
what?
truly
Yeah,
cannot stand it.
this guy is different.
And yet, the number of times some simpering worm has thrown themselves at my feet, hoping that I would trample them.
I mean, that's the internet, baby. There's gonna be a lot of people.
Doesn't surprise me. A lot of people are into that.
Yep.
It's like a thing now. You've got to know. I'm sure social media trends are part of your analytics.
That's right.
Well, it's not a thing for me. I'm not interested in simulating the feeling of power. I have real power already. But that shared passion, that's something only a paramour can offer.
Ooh, paramour. That's fancy sounding. Can we add that to my official job description?
Not without nepotism or favoritism or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid not. This is strictly off the books. There's nothing official about it, and that extends to every definition of official, even the personal one.
Ah, okay. Friends with benefits. Gotcha.
As I expect you to be honest, I will be in kind.
Henchman with benefits.
We
yeah.
are strictly partners
You
in
know what?
business
Yeah, that
and
works too.
pleasure. It is not anything more than that.
So, you're saying this is more of a casual thing then? Some casual villainy here, a little casual sex there?
If that helps you understand, then yes. This is strictly casual.
No, you're more of a ranked competitive woman than casual. Does it have to be? No, let's just play it
I'm cool
cool.
with it.
Because if you're like, oh, does it have to be a my heart belongs to you? She's like, ew, I made a mistake. Go away.
Yeah,
So-
I'm cool
Hey,
with it.
I'm cool with that. I can be casual. Like, how casual are we talking, though? Is this a you-up situation where all our texts are 3-message conversations, or what?
Nothing so mechanical. Too much routine and schedule spoils the fun, I think.
Oh, okay. So more of a spontaneous kind of thing. Damn, I've got to remember to stretch more then. Stay on my toes, you know? Because, I mean, that was...
Stan!
Have you ever had someone pull something in the middle of it? I can honestly see it happening. Especially
Stan!
when
You
Stan.
fucking... You old man, shut up!
Don't overthink it, Stanley. Just be ready when I need you.
Oh boy.
And yes, just once. Calf strain.
Wow, really?
Huh.
Scorpion checks her appearance in the mirror and makes one last adjustment to her ensemble before nodding in approval. I echo the sentiment with a thumbs up, and she rolls her eyes.
Well, you may have time to bask in the afterglow, but I must be off. There's much to be done. After all, tomorrow is the day we spring the trap.
Ooh.
That sounds ominous. Who are we trapping?
You'll learn the details in the morning. For now, I suggest you get some rest. You'll need it. But do remember to try on your new uniform when I have it sent to your quarters. I have some upgrades in mind.
Turns into a fucking cyborg.
With that, Madam Scorpion strides towards the exit. Oh, if it has a Wi-Fi connection, she'll be able to control us.
Potentially, yeah.
I admire her as she goes, throwing discretion to the wind when I can, even when she stops to regard me over her shoulder. She doesn't fail to notice.
And Stanley, what you're feeling now? This new confidence? This is how your life can feel from now on.
Nice.
So long as you know what you want.
And fight for it, right?
Exactly.
Just fucking ambush her in the hallway. Gotcha!
She'd probably be all for that, honestly.
I mean, if she doesn't beat the crap out of you, yeah. 50-50, honestly. Very,
depends on how
very dangerous.
tense the situation is.
The supervillain
Like, if she's
disappears.
doing something important, then yeah, she is going to fucking kill you.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm left alone, exhausted and with my uniform in tatters, but more alive than I've ever been. I look at my reflection again, but this time there's no moment of confusion. Yeah, you're damn right that's me. Maybe it's who I've always been, and starting tomorrow, everyone else is gonna find out. Issue 8! The die is cast! Oh, I didn't get a trophy for that one. Weird. I adjust the sleeves on my new uniform as I make my way down the hall. It fit perfectly when I tried it on last night, but this morning I noticed that the forearms were a little heavier than usual. Extra protection, probably. No surprise that Scorpion can score me the good stuff. Add that to the list of the perks, I guess. Makes it hard to complain about how early this meeting is. That's how you know she's a real supervillain. Only someone truly twisted would schedule a big meeting right at the start of a workday. What a monster. Yet, despite the early hour, I find the door to her office guarded by a small contingent of henchmen. After a moment of confusion, I realize they're all squad supervisors, including Dave. I see him beam at my approach, waving excitedly. It's almost hard to believe we came so close to actually trading blows the other day.
Oh, hey, morning, best buddy. Did Lord Bedlam ask you to show up too? He's meeting with Madam Scorpion in there right now, but we're supposed to join in afterwards.
Ah, okay, that's what's going down. Bedlam's gonna try to coup against her, but we're here to help stop that.
Actually, Scorpion did. I think I'm actually in that meeting, so mind letting me by?
Oh, wow, really? Gosh, not even the supervisors get to sit in on supervillain level meetings. That's amazing. Did you get a promotion or something?
Or something, yeah. I think I'm still on your squad for now, though.
Well, if you get moved into a fancy new office on your own, I'll be sure to get you a gift to celebrate. Maybe one of those little birds that keep drinking the water. Oh, those guys are so fun.
Either that or one of those little clicky ball things. I forget what they're called.
the Newton balls.
Yeah, those are cool. I like those.
I appreciate the thought, but before I worry about my own office, I have to get into this one, so...
Right, got it. Hey, fellas, give the superstar some room, okay? He's got a supervillain meeting to attend.
Oh, Dave. At Dave's request, the crowd of supervisors parts, granting me a path through the door.
Thanks, man. I'll catch up with you later, okay?
As the door opens, I take a deep breath and I stand up straight, for once feeling no hint of nerves as I step inside. I enter to find Lord Bedlam gesturing wildly at the map on Scorpion's wall, so engrossed that he doesn't notice my presence until the door closes behind me.
Ah, number 065. I'm afraid you have the wrong room. The madam and I were just...
We were just about to transition to matters of strategy, so don't worry, Stanley. You're right on time.
on time. So he's... I'm sorry, I think you invited the wrong henchman. Number 065 here is...
I'm not the sort who adds the wrong person to a meeting or accidentally hits reply all on an email.
Oh,
Stanley is here at my
Yeah,
specific
Bedlam's done that
invitation.
apparently. I bet.
definitely.
You see, he's to be the new Henchman liaison for your organization. Therefore, he will be responsible for all Henchman contractors during this little incursion.
Wait a minute, what?
And for the foreseeable future afterwards.
Oh no, responsibility. My eyes widen in surprise, but I quickly suppress any objections. So that's how she's covering it. I was wondering how we were supposed to play off her new favoritism. This way I can openly interact with her at any time, with no one even getting a hint about the true nature of my assignment. Yeah, assignment. Quote unquote, wink wink. And
Yeah,
let's keep a lid on the
protect
other
the big computer.
arrangement. That is, if Scorpion even cares about subtlety on that front. Which she probably doesn't, based on our last encounter. Oh yeah, you fucking destroyed that bathroom.
He's what? I mean, due to recent events, these contractors of yours make up nearly half my workforce. Are you certain that number 065 here can handle it?
Come here, Jax.
Quite certain. I've handpicked him for the job, as is my right. It says so right in our contract. You did read the contract, didn't you, Lord Bedlam?
Nobody reads a contract. Are you kidding me?
Well, yes, but
Was that before or
I didn't
after the
think-
pictures of
I mean,
cleavage?
shouldn't we have one of my supervisors in charge. They're experienced, you know.
No, my decision on this matter is final. I've thought this through very carefully.
Jaxie, come here.
Stanley is perfectly equipped for the job.
I will be right back. So sorry, my dog has to pee. Pew, whip. Okay, back at it. Let me just... Oh, right, the timer. Hold on.
Good, Jay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. There we go. Resume. Haha, we're back in action.
Speaking of, how are you finding that uniform, Stanley? Are the new features to your liking?
It's pretty comfortable, actually. Thanks. But, what new features are you talking about?
You didn't find them? Good. The integration is meant to be subtle. Look for a switch on your right forearm.
I shoot the supervillain a puzzled look, but follow her instructions nonetheless. Better be careful and point my hand away from my face.
I think I found it. This thing here? Holy shit!
Laser sword! Laser sword! Laser sword!
Yeah.
To my dismay, a red blade of energy shoots out of my wrist, identical to Madame Scorpion's sword in everything but length. Oh. Well, of course, she's gotta have the bigger dick. Compared to hers, mine is more of a short sword, but looks no less sinister.
What? You gave him energy sword hands? I'm trying to get those for years.
Yes, well, as the Henchman liaison, Stanley needs to represent the Scorpion group as well as yourself. So while his uniform may bear your colors and sigil, in battle he'll carry my blade. Seems fair.
And
don't
my
you?
axe.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Seems more than fair to me. Hot damn. But wait.
Hell yeah.
What if I'd skewered myself with this thing?
Well then, you wouldn't be worthy of it, would you? Any fool who would accidentally impale themselves with that weapon would be certain to lose their fingers within a week, even with a warning.
I gulp as I examine the vibrant red blade, holding up to the light. Yeah, I'd have preferred something not attached to my arm, personally, but I guess you didn't want to risk anyone else getting a hold of it. Damn! This thing will probably self-destruct if I'm killed or captured. I shake my head and turn off the blade. I shoot Scorpion a sly look as she offers a wink in return. I know I'd have gotten this upgrade regardless, but still, feels a little like she's marking your territory.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll do
Oh,
my best
yeah.
to put it to use.
I have no doubt. Speaking of, let's dispense with the small talk and get down to business, shall we?
The supervillain holds up the distress beacon I got from Nova yesterday.
Now then, by activating this beacon, we can draw in Shining Novas back up to a location of our choosing. Once we do, we can pin them down and eliminate them. And in doing so, eliminate any threat to this fortress. How much backup she has exactly is uncertain. Her abundance of caution
gonna
could
be
mean that it is
Dynamo
no more than one or
and
two
her
of her
sup-
most trusted colleagues.
Probably.
However, we can be certain of one thing. No matter how many arrive, that petulant child, Miss Dynamo, will be among them. Knowing this, and given the beacon's need for a clear signal, where would you two suggest for an ambush? You know the terrain better than I.
This could get him points, I wonder.
I defer to Lord Bedlam. I might know the
Oh.
terrain.
No,
but
she
it's
doesn't
his
like
to
that.
begin with.
Nope. No. Oh, right. They were fighting in the hangar. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
The hangar. If the goal is to pin them down, then we need to get them in an enclosed space where we can limit their ability to fly. That's the big advantage they have over you power-wise, right?
Correct. If we can contain them, then in time I can cut them down. Fighting them in the open air risks letting them escape, and gives them a tactical advantage.
What? You want to let them into the heart of my fortress? But my announcement stage is there. Do you have any idea what I spent on that stage elevator?
Do you think we're gonna have to fight Lord
20
Bedlam
bucks?
again? Oh yeah, definitely. There's no way this dude didn't just go to fucking Ace Hardware, drop a 50, and then just have people build it for him.
And you will have more money to replace it afterwards. I don't see the issue.
With respect, madam, that is because it isn't your lair. It is mine.
It is.
Lord Bedlam's. We should be meeting our enemy outdoors, away from my precious property. I apologize, madam. You know I have been more than accommodating, but I feel strongly on this matter. It is my lair, and as your partner, I must be heard. I won't be muscled out like I... Like I would never want you to be were you in my position. You understand. You do understand, yes?
I glance between the supervillains and scooch back just a hair, safely out of the collateral damage danger zone. Lord Bedlam is really pushing his luck.
Yes, I understand you. I understand you quite well. But I will grant your request anyway, as a token of good faith.
Oh.
After all, you are correct. We are partners, are we not?
Huh, I did not see that coming. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.